Now she's acting like a sister.
He is a sister lover now.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad she didn't kiss him for some reason.
Oh shit! What?
Hey, check out our Patreon in the link below. You'll have access to uncut and upcoming reactions, skits, behind the scenes footage, and so much more. Your support goes a long way to helping us with more reactions and original content. Also, thanks for subbing. Set the bell for notifications. Your boy YaBoyRockLee.
Hey, if y'all not subscribed, go ahead and do so. Bunny Senpai starting now. YaBoyRockLee des.
Direct nasty.
Say what you're saying, my man, because he was dropping gold while the camera was off.
Alright, so as you know, he's learning Japanese and it's kind of rubbing off on the channel. Because the rest of us like, well, we're not going to get left behind. Like, fuck that. Whatever you say, we saying.
But director will study Japanese, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Okay, by the channel, I didn't meant me. Fuck y'all for leaving me behind. But I ain't getting left. So one of the things I noticed was in the last one, when they do the flashback when Akade was first in the hospital, she goes, "Arigato gozaimasu," because she's like, they knew. She's like, I don't know you, you don't know me, or you know me, whatever. And then later in the future, in the current timeline, anytime he does something, he's like, "Arigato, Oni-san," it's just arigato, period. And it's because at first, she's unfamiliar. She's like, I don't got no memories. I don't even know who the fuck you is. You claim you're my brother, but I don't know you. And then later on, it's comfortable, so it's just arigato. Facts, right?
But that was enough to get to say, knowing that allows you to understand how the change in the relationship.
Yes.
Where we are in the relationship.
Correct.
Other than just their mannerisms.
Facts.
Because, yeah. Because it's not going to say she said thank you formally or thank you or informally. It doesn't tell you that. It just says thank you.
Thank you.
But that thank you, if it says arigato, you still get thank you. If they say arigato gozaimasu, the subtitle still says thank you.
Still says thank you. Or it'll say thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
No, it'll say thank you very much. But it still doesn't let you know it's formal.
That's not enough.
Still not enough to be like, it's formal. It's like,
yo, if my wife gets me something that I'm super excited, I dropped it very much. Because that's telling me, we're still informal, but I want to thank you very much. You got me this. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm just excited now. I'm thinking about a different thank you very much. But anyways, yeah. We're becoming scholars, guys. And it's just like, you guys have been saying in the comment section for years. I'm not even gonna front. You guys have been saying it for years, but until you go through your own experience, you can't even fathom why it's so important to the other party or whatever. So going through it is like, oh, that's why even you guys can interpret the scene better. You know, not only are you guys manga readers, light novel readers, etc., but just knowing the language, you're like, yo, how did you not understand that interaction in that scene? How did you not understand?
And not to mention, they can listen. We got it real low in this motherfucker.
Yeah, we turn it really low. Yeah, but we've gotten someplace. So it looks like Kade has reverted back to her original self.
And it was immediate. The VA, credits to the VA, unless he got a new VA, then y'all really went far to make sure the switch was noticeable. Even just the way she moaned when she was waking up, I'm like, that's not the same girl, bro. That's not the same girl. She was like, it was like it was a deep moan. I was like, nah, that's not the same Kade. I was like, wake up real squeaky and shit. This one woke up like a fucking woman. Like, yo, what's going on? I was like, what the fuck?
She did.
Yeah, man. Immediate. He knew it too. He was frozen. He's like, fuck.
He was anticipating what was going to happen.
He was. It's his fault. He took her to school.
I also wonder that's also no. I was gonna say I wonder that's why she also was afraid of going to school. She didn't want to revert to herself, but no, she was dead ass.
I thought that's what I was worried was gonna happen when she heard him. I was very, very worried that she was gonna regress him. Like, oh no, I don't want the other one to come back. But she was with the shits. So I think the completion of that list. That's why maybe she was a little hesitant at the end because she's like, can I put a triangle around it? He's like, no, you could circle it because I think the completion of the list was like almost like a psychological checklist. It's like, yo. When I'm able to do these things, I'm gonna revert back. And it was almost like immediate. Like literally, she went to sleep, woke up the next day, yo, other Kade was back. So I don't know, man.
It's kind of sad to lose yourself.
It is.
Because without your memories, you remember how you described the buttons and everything, like you're a completely different person?
And everything.
So.
I would argue, I lost myself. I would argue if people that I knew like 8 or 10 years ago, they saw me now, they'd be like, who the fuck is this guy? But yeah, exactly. You don't know. You don't know me.
All right, no further ado, folks. We're gonna jump into the finale of Bunny Senpai. If you guys haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. The full reaction discussion is going to be on our Patreon. If you like our content, smash a thumbs up, drop a comment, let us know.
Hit the bell for notifications, and we see us on your homepage. Make sure you click on our videos. If you want to join the RockLee Elite crew, go into the description. Click on that Discord link so you connect to us and the community.
All right, let's jump into Bunny Senpai starting now. Oh, he's getting the updates. Sakata.
Nobody answered, or is it busy signal?
He's on the phone already.
Yeah.
So she can't go to school. She needs to remember he's back to attend school. Anyways. Me. See how I emphasize it instead of saying Kari? They capitalized me. They wanted you to notice it.
He's not okay, bro.
No, he's not. Oh, remember he didn't want to cry or any of that because he was a big brother in the last episode.
Oh my god. Oh no. Wait a minute. Maybe he was tethering her. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh.
Since I've arrived, it's a made-up girl. If that's an imaginary friend, I'll take one like that. The episode got serious.
Usually he's the one on the other side of the door.
Oh, good point. He feels like he lost the sister he knows.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a diary. That's what's gonna stay. For me too.
She never met this person that really is complicated.
Y'all mad loud. Oh my god, they literally treat her like another person.
3 months.
There's that girl again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's like she was holding the body, you know, like.
I'm starting to think he needed a Kade, and she became who he needed a little bit. You know what I mean?
Bakana, but it's true. No, you're right. He don't need her anymore.
Yeah.
And he has good girls around. Called it. Goals. That's why. Oh,
she knew.
It actually gave me to feel some shit. What is happening? This girl's just spitting bars. Hove M, they ain't ready. Yuki here, stand up. You know what hurts, bro? How much people he's helped and stuff like that. I know.
He kind of still didn't get his own help.
Yeah, he's alone. That's why it was key. Mai had to go to work, whatever. You sure you don't need me?
Yeah.
That sucks.
So trying to figure out Shoko's real or not, bro.
I don't think Shoko's real.
I don't think Shoko's real either.
How they explain this is beyond me. I don't even have a hypothesis.
Adolescent syndrome, bro. There's no explanation.
Oh, that's the explanation. I mean, you know what? Honestly, that is a...
Was he really not eating? They said it, but I didn't take it literally. I don't think he was really eating, bro.
That's how you make an antagonist. I could have sworn I read
Yesterday
28.
night.
Oh, never mind. I see what he's doing. He's not returning her calls. 2 years. Yeah, he's not. Poor him. My man needs somebody. He's trying to be strong for her. Tough. Yo, she gonna walk out that gig.
She's yeah.
She seems like
Oh wait,
it.
he's actually okay. He might be okay.
He's talking like he's okay. I hate them.
He is a sister lover now.
This confirms what I was talking about, though. Now she's acting like a sister. That's what I was trying to explain.
Yeah.
She's like,
hey, you have a girlfriend or something? Fuck out of here, bro.
Oh, he has. He don't know his name. Oh, here we go.
Your own bout with adolescent syndrome.
The fantasy of a Rascal. So this scar still needs to be explained. Oh, yeah. She's just not gonna stay in comfort. Does he not realize what he's wearing? Or am I missing something? Or you just don't care?
Yeah, that's your girl. You don't go. Girl, is Shawty walking to my house in my underwear?
Same, but him.
Oh, he's really getting in trouble. At our place.
What is happening? She won't answer. Bro, is she even real? Like, if she's not even real. Imagine your shorty is leaving you because of your imaginary. Oh, so she didn't reach out to her.
Yeah.
And then you had some other shorty.
Oh!
Holy shit! What a good ass sister, by the way. At least she knows he's.
So caught up in his own shit, he forgot it's her birthday.
Because he's caught up some shit. Some shit's going on.
Bro, shit's going down, bro. Yo, the day before her birthday, she had another bitch in the crib cheering him up when he's depressed. Didn't reach out to her, had some hoe in the crib. She comes over, it's her birthday. He don't got nothing planned, he's just in his underwear. Bro, I would've walked out, went home too. The fuck?
She came on December 2nd. She was here today, earlier today?
Yeah. That's why when she saw the letter, she left. Yeah, 4 He made it. He's not fucking smiling. He's like 8.
Thank you. I have shit going on. Let me warm you up. Oh, he's a pro. He didn't take off the jacket. He kept that shit on. She's cute. Hmm? I knew you. Okay.
Yo.
Man, what a reasonable ass woman.
It's so reasonable on top, bro.
Yeah, please don't look at my pants.
My face is like, why?
Oh! Oh! Close the goddamn eyes, you fool! Close your eyes. Look at our hero.
It is her birthday.
Ah!
He does like pain. We didn't like it, but that's probably what he wanted. Nah, that's not what he wanted. He was mad, but
I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad she didn't kiss him for some reason.
oh shit! What? After what he just went through? You know what? You're right. He kind of doesn't deserve it because he did miss her birthday mostly. But damn.
Nah, it just makes her cute. You know, like you want to wait for her more, the whole shebang. Oh, you get to go through the memories. Yeah, it just makes her cute, more desiring. You know, part of her appeal is that she's not really easy to get, you know? You know, she lets him get away with a lot and stuff like that. She's rather secure.
Oh, no, that's not the past. This is the future. Because he just got introduced to the parents in Kade. That was them at school, legit.
Yeah.
So life went on.
Oh, it's not even over. Oh, that's that friend. Oh, I am not. Wow. God damn, this lady calls me every day now. But yeah, anyways, that was good. I'm gonna be 100% honest. That the episode before was on the tough side. But this episode, when you combine it, it's like, oh, this is it. It's actually so it. Like on the YouTube version, I won't even post 12 by itself. 13 gotta go with it too.
Yeah.
Because you know that whole everything you saw in episode 12, you needed for the impact that
episode 13.
Yeah.
When she wakes up and she's better and he loses his person,
bro,
and he
I was
crashes,
not ready, bro.
Yo, complete left field. Yo, when he ran out, like, what the? Yo, the way ass nigga walking around, yo, like a Titan nigga, yes. He's like,
I almost didn't want to say it.
Nah, he was on that. Yo, the despair. He ran out that bitch. Just breaking out, and then his chest started bleeding, and of course Shoko pulls up, and then you start going through the whole shit over again, where you're like, oh shit, I forgot this nigga went through puberty syndrome too. I'm gonna go back and say, no, the chest stuff is self-inflicted whether he knows it or not. It might have been one of those things where he's just like, he's just like so in despair, he like ripped it.
But that's why they think it's self-inflicted. Oh, I'm glad you said it. I couldn't fathom how that's self-inflicted. Now I can see it. Just a pain. Nah, I don't think it is. He got this 2 years ago. Yo, not saying you're wrong. I don't think it is, but I don't think you're wrong.
I don't know, man.
No, it has to be.
It's a guilt. He got it from the guilt. Oh,
Yeah.
that's what it is. That's a connection. He got it from the guilt of not being able to save Kade from the online bullying she was going through. So after she went through her shit, he went through his own guilt, which was the whole thing. And then everybody's like, he's like, I don't know how this happened. I don't know how that happened. But it was like a manifestation of his guilt. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Nah, that's the shit I ride with, bro. That's why I can't be a fucking yes man, bro. Had I said yes the first time, that wouldn't have pushed you to evolve into your final form, bro.
I knew
Nah,
it was
these niggas
connected
ain't
somewhere.
ready.
I was gonna get there eventually, but it was faster.
Nah, that I can ride with. You know what it was?
Those little pieces
it still ends with some type of self-inflicting part. But I just needed the I don't know the word for it, but
Catalyst?
the metaphors that you were putting, like how it connects with the story. How does it connect with everything that we've already learned to make that make sense? The way you presented it, because it's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
You know. But you just do deliver it different. I'm like, nah, that's a delivery, bro. Yeah. That's the one that tracks,
It's a manifestation of his guilt for not helping his sister.
If Wayne
I don't know how he would have helped her. I don't know what he could have done, but he felt guilt. Like, I should have done something. That's what he said. He said, I should have done something. Anything.
Just quote the MC and Shoko.
Fake ass Shoko.
So they didn't even talk about it, but my beef with which makes sense because believe this story, but it's like, yo, ain't no woman was in the house as far as I'm concerned. Ain't no woman wrote this letter as far as I'm concerned, and she was tripping, right? Because I'm operating that she wasn't real. We just had a whole conversation.
But Mai is like us. When she walked out, right? I took it as, so here's how I took it. Mai's like us. She doesn't know Shoko's real or not, but that's not the important thing. I took it as, she was like, yo, you're supposed to call me, and whether this girl's real or not, you didn't. It's like your level of whatever you're dealing with, I think I finally hit the roof of I can't balance you and my work. I can't do this. That's why I was like, yo, she left him when she needed him the most. But on top of that, later you find out like, oh, it was her birthday. So not only did she come to check on you, it was her birthday. You don't remember you was going through some shit. And on top of that, you had a bitch in the crib. Like, yeah, bro, she had every right to kind of walk out. But it's like, you kind of have to like hear the story again. But if you're operating that mind's like us, we don't know if Shoko's real or not.
Oh, I know she's
yo, you still supposed to be mad, bro.
No, yeah, but it's because I am operating, she's not even real. I'm like,
yo, what you mad for? But like,
imagine if you, let me ask you something. Say you have a girl, right? And she can produce a male stand, right? And she smashes her stand, but it's a manifestation of her soul.
Nigga, I'm mad, bro. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm with mine. I'm mad. As soon as you started talking, nigga, I'm like, nah, bro.
You know what? Me too.
Yeah.
But if I had a stand that was a girl,
if you was mad at me, I'd be like, yeah, you should be. Cause that stand pussy go crazy.
Yeah. It sounds wild to that feel, but it makes sense.
Bro.
And he's able to project, because, so on another note, right, to further why this makes sense, right, the way I was brought up is if you sin in your mind, you committed the sin. I don't know if you were taught that way, right?
They said that, but I was like, that's not
bullshit, but that's what they said. They said if you fornicate in your mind, you've already committed to fornication. You're supposed to be so pure, you don't even think of fornication.
That led me to the thought that I'm just gonna fornicate then. I already thought about it. If the sin's done, I'll just start fucking.
So the reason why that was important, right, is because then once you think that way, then you can also think, well, even if you imagine your imaginary friend fucking you, and I'm not the person that you're imagining, you're mentally cheating on me. And you already know that some of these groups of people are going to do with mental gymnastics to put us brothers in trouble. You already know. I'm not saying which group of people, but it's going to be in trouble when they go through these mental gymnastics. But,
It was like threefold. It was a threefold thing. I'm just glad it wasn't what I thought it was. And what I thought it was, she was like, whether Shoko's real or not, the level of shit you're throwing at me right now, I don't want to deal with it anymore. Cause that's like, yo, I'm leaving you alone. I'm glad it was something very fixable. Like, yo, it was her fucking birthday. She came here to comfort you because she knew that you needed her, but you had some other bitch here. But like, one thing that really made me realize, Shoko,
he doesn't even remember it was her birthday at the time.
Remember it was her birthday. He didn't even know. Like, how you love somebody you don't know their birthday? And she's a public figure. Come on, bro. But like, for me, the what really drove.
I just check. I do know my wife's birthday. I do.
What really
7 days after the Wolverine movie. Wolverine's movie was on May 2nd when me and her first got together. Just had to add 7.
There you go. All right. At least there's a reference. Like you just remember when the Wolverine movie came out all the way back then, and that's what you're using to remember your wife's birthday.
But yes.
But no, it was a significant thing though. You know, it's like I remember my wife's birthday because the Wolverine movie was before. No, it's not much better the other way I say it. No,
we're saying the same thing, bro.
Was y'all first date going to the Wolverine movie together?
Honestly, I don't know if she went to this Wolverine movie, bro. I just know Wolverine came out on a May 2nd. I was trying to help you, but and she was telling me what her birthday was. I was like, I can't remember that. Damn. But Wolverine comes out May 2nd. Oh, shit. Yo, just 7 days after Wolverine's movie. I got you. You know what? Some of my associations are way worse, so I'm gonna let it go. Some of my associations you gotta remember, that was when I first met her. So, you know, that's early, like a month, right? How long has my relationship with Logan been? Since like grade school. So it's like, yeah, it's a long-standing relationship that she was entering. You know what I mean? Here's what it is. I might be able to tell you more about Logan's life.
Relax.
Gene, Cyclops, you know what stories I can tell you? This man's gone through some shit, man. He needed me on May 2nd.
Oh my God.
Yeah, my bad.
But yeah, once I realized when he was in the tub and Shoko's on the other side talking to him, I was like, oh, how funny. Usually he's on the other side of the tub. I was like, Shoko is him. That's how he copes. You know, sometimes I tell you, like, yo, when I live alone, it's like, yo, whenever I'm going through this shit, I just walk around the house talking out loud to myself. Yo, he's doing the same thing, except who talks back to him is a bad shawty that's just there to comfort him and make him feel better. Fortunately, it's just me yelling at myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, his is
but
better.
Like his is way better. His is way better. I'm gonna manifest a shawty now. Fuck that. No more talking to me. I'm gonna manifest a shawty. Do you think he talks back to himself in the voice, or do you think he just does it in his head? Cause like,
so there's a whole bunch of. So I don't think he does it. Because the thing about this adolescent syndrome, puberty syndromes,
I always gotta remember it is a real thing.
Exactly.
It is a very
exactly. So there's a note that's written. He didn't write this note.
Nah, that nigga wrote the note. As far as I'm concerned, nigga, he wrote the note, bro. He got out the tub, he wrote the note, went to sleep. Just his brain was like, we're gonna block that out.
That's how you imagine it realistically. But I truly believe that
there's just a note on the table.
There's just a note on the table.
This fucking ghost bitch writing notes?
I think it just does it, bro. It just
because it's adolescent syndrome.
Yes.
Yeah. And that tracks with the letter in the mail. But again, but remember, nope, because he went to call the number. Oh my God, he went to call the. So you remember how there was a young Shoko, right? He went to call the number, and the number wasn't in service. It didn't exist, bro. I'm telling you. Nah.
When young Shoko was in the house or not in the house?
Nah, in this episode, the one prior, he was
Where was Shoko at that moment?
Yo, he wrote the letter, bro.
Okay, you know what I'm about to ask you?
What?
Yo, if young Shoko's there and you dial the number, someone picks up. But once young Shoko's gone, the line also no longer works, bro. I believe it's a full package. And they almost covered it with Scientist Girl. Because they didn't know who was calling. And she said, oh, yeah. Because how do we know there's actually two of you? Because we never saw two of them in the same spot. And she's like, oh, but if you perceive it or some shit, it reaches out to the cosmos. And she said some science shit. Remember? Because he was
just calling nowhere and they'll just ring. Ring, Tom, pick up the phone. He was
talking to her. Wasn't she in front of him or something like that? They did exactly what you're talking about.
No, because Kaede. Now, we can't trust Kaede's memory. I think because Kaede saw young Shoko. Did I see young Shoko too?
No one saw them in the same spot. Nobody did. But we did see one and have the other on the phone. And like, how am I talking to you? And I'm
No, you're thinking about Futaba. You're thinking about Futaba. No, you're thinking about Futaba. Okay.
I'm literally talking about the Scientist Girl.
Yeah.
That's who I'm talking about. I'm using her story to make sense of what you said about Little Shoka. You said Little Shoka, the line don't work, right? So I was like, was Little Shoka there or not there, right?
She was observed by Kaede.
But did she disappear? Was she in the house? Where was Little Shoka?
In the house.
I thought she disappeared at some point. That's what I was asking you. All right.
She did stop coming around, yes. There. And then they just took care of the cat, correct.
There. So I am saying, she disappeared. They try to call a number, don't work. I'm saying, hypothetically, if she was in the house still, and they called the number that she gave them, then it would hypothetically work.
It would hypothetically work. Oh, gotcha. I was like, what the fuck?
I know he went on a long thing.
Okay, it just took me a while to come back full circle. Yeah, that's why I know she's fake.
Still, can go. Yeah. I'm trying to show you that we're still on the same page. Yes. Only reason I brought that up was that they can just do shit with adolescent syndrome. Shit can just happen, bro. They can fly planes, bro. They can fly planes. Like, shit can just happen, bro. Your adolescent syndrome be fighting Thanos. Keep going, bro. Wild as shit. That's how I perceive it. Yeah. The show doesn't really have a loophole, but it can.
It is a loop. The adolescent syndrome, once you just enter that, it is fucking real. Just believe that it's real. The realm of shit is just like, you know what? Yeah, there's just a letter on the table, nigga. Yep, there was this little Shoko girl, but now you called the number. Adolescent syndrome said, yeah, that shit don't exist no more, bro. Just dropping letters from space. It's funny if I think that nigga wrote that shit himself. And now I think about it, he put the letter in the mailbox. That nigga was calling a deadline the whole time, pretending like he was talking to somebody. But it doesn't explain why Kade was talking to her, bro. Multiple people saw the little Shoko girl. Even Mike saw her.
Yeah, multiple people saw the little Shoko girl.
So you know what? Nah. You know what? I don't know. I'm good. It's
exactly.
syndrome.
No. The fact that multiple people saw a little Shoko is why I believe that Kato made a fucking girl and she wrote a fucking letter. Because it can be real. You can touch them.
That's right. Because of his
perception is reality.
It's real. Fuck. So who the fuck was this little girl walking in the house?
Oh, we don't know. He tried to call the number. It didn't work. We don't know. It's a demon, bro. It has to be a demon. I'm so scared right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I went from, this is interesting. Yo, my family. Wait, they explained it. Scientist girl explained it.
Did she?
She said maybe then in one of those little off scenes, but it didn't register.
Oh yeah, that's what happened. She was like, oh yeah, it might just be some girl that your mind just thinks it looks like the girl, but it really doesn't.
So this
like
there's
no relation. It is. It's both. No, it's fine. I got it now. Because of adolescent syndrome, it's both. There was really some girl who probably really did look like the Shoko girl, and you're right. Science girl did explain it. She's like, maybe your brain just thinks she looks like her, but she really doesn't look like her. Maybe you're just imagining that there's just this girl who you saw that looks like the girl and it's not her. It's like there's no relation. She said she doesn't have an older sister, so that's what explains it. That little girl was real. Whatever number he called to get in touch with her, yep, it's a deadline now. Maybe they got a new number. Maybe they moved. Don't know. Don't give a fuck. But there was definitely a real little girl that really found the cat. They saw this girl every goddamn day, and this girl went on with her life. Period.
What I'm thinking is it's an incomplete story. Because up until that moment, we thought he saw a Shoko. Mm-hmm. He didn't see a Shoko.
He didn't see a Shoko.
Maybe he did. Maybe. But she came 2 years
only
and after
twice.
Okay?
Both times, he needed him.
Then we get this little girl, right? And I just think that once we get the full story with Shoko, we would then understand this little girl and why she looked like Shoko.
And my explanation is, based off the science girl, it's that your head, you thought you needed Shoko. And
you talking about this current?
You thought the little girl Shoko. It was just a random ass little girl who might have looked close to what his imagination Shoko was, but because his imagination was just like, nope, that's a mini Shoko. Because you're right, that story with the little girl, it was with the little Shoko, it was wholly unexplained, other than Futaba being like, you know what, bro? It's a real girl. She's observable. I think you just think she looks like Shoko. And that's all it was. Now that we talked it out, I was like, no, that's literally all it was. There was a girl, there was a cat. He called her little Shoko, but that wasn't no little Shoko. He just took a picture of what he remembered and applied it to this little girl. It might have been just like with the sisters, just like with Mai and Toya switching spots. It was just a matter of they just kind of looked like each other, started dressing like each other. Same fucking thing. It's like, oh, that girl, like, you know how you'd be in the store, like, yo, I look like Master P. And you get closer, like, oh my God, that is not Master P. Not even close. You know what I mean? Like, look-alike type shit. The white niggas don't understand Clark Kent and Superman. It's the same exact thing. He saw somebody that was kind of close. Your brain morphs a couple things. And you're like, that's little Shoko. Simple as that. And then she moved or he dialed in the wrong number. Doesn't even have to be explained.
Yeah, I still operate in that when we get more about Shoko, we'll get more of an understanding.
I thought it was the last one.
Maybe there's a movie.
There's a movie. Oh, the movie's gonna be about Shoko.
Well, now all right. Well, first of all, there's probably more seasons I know it's not done, and I know there's a movie. I definitely know there's a movie.
See, you're operating with extra information. In my mind, I'm like, okay, as far as I know, there's a manga that continues. But as far as anime goes, I'm only operating that this is the end right here. There's no.
And I can see how that even affect
everything, bro.
How even hypothesize the conclusion.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah.
Now I know there's a movie. I'm like, oh, so we might have an explanation. I'm over hypothesizing like there's no source material. That's it. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, okay. So just something more that you know. I'm like, how's he operating with such certainty? I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's
but
it.
Because I'm just saying, like, this is what if thing, and everything you're saying, makes sense. I'm not even saying it's wrong. It's like, oh, that's one scenario. I'm like, on to this old carrot. I think this is the carrot that we're gonna get. But okay, that's hilarious. I don't know what's gonna be in the movie. I don't know anything other than they say, are you gonna watch the movie?
Just the fact knowing that there's already more that's already been created.
Thank you.
It's like, oh, okay, so like, yeah, I was going to an end point, but there is no end point.
Yeah, you're going to an end point. I'm going to open. Finish the Shoko story. If you kind of like finish the Shoko story, maybe there's gonna be more for it. But you're like, no, this is it.
Yeah, I'm talking like we're at an end point. There's nothing after this. That's
you made a story with the $1 million budget. With the $1 million budget, I made a story with the $10 million budget. You didn't know there was more budget.
I didn't know there was more budget, bro.
So you gotta end the story with $1 million. This is all we got.
I had to end it. I'm like, if this is the wall, I need to figure out what this little girl was, if she's really not Shoko or not. And it's like, and I have to end it because
you can still be right regardless, though. But that now you at least know why I'm looking for more.
Yeah, you're looking for more because it's open ended. I thought we're in a closed economy. I thought we were in a closed circuit system. You're like, nah, this is the AV switch, bro. We lighting everybody up.
All right, guys. Thanks for making it to the end of the series with us. If you guys haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. Full reactions and discussions gonna be on our Patreon. Also, if you like our content, smash a thumbs up, drop a comment. Let us know what you guys think. We get early reactions on Patreon, guys. So much love.
Hit the bell for notifications, and if you see us on your homepage, make sure you hit on the videos. If you want to join the YaBoyRockLee crew, go into the description, click on that Discord link so you connect to us and the community.
All right, guys, until next time, YaBoyRockLee.
Direct the nasty out.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for subscribing to this channel. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, please go ahead and do so. The link is in the description of this video, and I actually tweet back. Much love, YaBoyRockLee.
Wait, I'm gonna laugh. Okay. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell for notifications, and check out our Patreon for full and upcoming reactions.